Tell me, bro, what's the retail on one of those? Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Eros, and together we are Lightly Salted. Alright, so for today's episode we will be checking out a K-swapped EK Ballade. It's basically a budget ball.
Yeah.
That's what makes it so unique. So that's why we want to go and check it out. So before we get into the nitty-gritty there, firstly we want to say a huge thank you to Page Master Graphics for sponsoring us. Yeah, this banner.
And so we finally got our t-shirts printed.
Alright guys, so this will be our first line of merch. Greasy Monkey went ahead and did a fantastic design. As you can see, it has a little bit of nostalgia to the old Need for Speed menus.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean, the whole 8-bit vibe. So that's why we're calling this our 8-bit design. Lightly salted. This is our design. So it will be available to the public soon. We just made enough for ourselves at the moment because we're being greedy.
So basically, seeing that we are car enthusiasts, this is kind of the first mod a car enthusiast would do.
Yeah.
Either one of it.
Yeah.
So I was thinking, you know.
Yeah, any of the mods listed on there. So I think it's a pretty cool design, and like the first time, like I mentioned, the first time I saw it, it reminded me of 2000s era Need for Speed, like clicking a little menu, everything is blocky.
yeah.
It's quite epic. So yeah, guys, stay tuned for when we actually release this merch to the public.
And if you're interested, please like, comment, tell us what your thoughts.
Yeah. And also, we just wanted to mention this was also done by Page Master Graphics. Phenomenal work once again. Guys, we want to check them out, support them as well. They do amazing work in the printing industry. They do wraps for cars, wraps for businesses. So we will link all the information down below. Be sure to check them out as well. Support local, guys. We're heading to Boenie right now. We are extremely excited to be checking this build out ourselves. We did previously featured on the camera, but I wouldn't say feature, we just showed a glimpse of it while it was still up on jack stands and it was still a work in progress. Yeah, seeing it now in its completed form, this is a first for us as well, so we are just as excited as you are to be checking this out. So yeah,
as Boenie said himself, this is the budget K-swap.
Yeah,
so we would actually like to see what the performance of this budget K-swap would be.
Yeah. With a little bit of extra spice, but we will let the man explain everything once we get to him. Alright, stay tuned. This is my first time driving a K-swap. Bruh, the throttle is literally just touch it. And you, it's just a touch, bruh. Tippy toe. Alright guys, so this is my and Channel's first time sitting in a K-Swap EK or K-Swap anything for that matter. He's gonna check it out right now and
The mouse was
Is that put my mouse on?
that's right. Yeah, my mouse was on because it's Plaza big Owens. Plaza big.
Smell that mask, smell that mask.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, I must say, it's very talky, bro. Like right off the bat, you can already feel the torque. It's completely different. So guys, I own one of these as well, a Ballade 189. And look, while the B series motors, they are brilliant. When I just pulled this car earlier, you could already feel the difference, and I mean, it just takes it levels, bro, levels. Guys, we're going down Plantation now. Coast Guard Central is right around the corner. Just luck. That was brutal, bro. That was brutal. That was something else. That was something else, bro. So how would you compare this to one of your B20 VTEC setups, bro? And I mean, this is still baby.
Yeah, look, this is like a stockish motor.
Yeah.
Bolt-ons.
Yeah.
I'd say that where this is still like the initial setup.
Yeah.
So it's very basic, it's very reliable, you can drive forever, you can go to Joburg tomorrow if you feel like it.
So it's a perfect daily with power.
Yeah, with power.
Yeah.
It's perfect in that sense.
Yes.
The B20 VTEC stage 1 versus this, I'm going to put my money here.
Yeah.
Cost for cost, they're not very far apart. But this is still, like I say, very standard. So you're only getting started with the K, with the 24 at this point.
Yeah.
There's still a lot more in it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So there's that saying, what's it, K series begins where B series ends or something like that.
Yeah.
So you have to build your B series
To keep up with the K.
Yeah, a stock K basically.
Yeah. Look, it all depends on where you are. For some guys, the B20 VTEC will suffice them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, K is the superior. Is the superior one.
And this is coming from an O that builds ridiculously fast B20 VTEC setup. Stage 1, 2, 3. Because now stage 4.
Not yet.
Alright, we need tokens still for stage 4. So if anyone wants to play that game, you need to eat this one up, Owens. You need to eat this one up. By the way, so far I must say the car is, look, we're just doing normal driving right now and it feels so nice as a daily. And this car's plugged also on top of that. How do you get away with the K series? There's some series a bit lower. Right?
Yeah, so the kit that I have in here, it's a K2 kit. K2 kit.
Yeah.
Actually has a height adjustment.
Oh, okay.
So we actually lifted it up to the K24.
Yeah.
And it actually gives us good bonnet clearance also.
Yeah.
So the bonnet doesn't have any spacer either.
Yeah.
And the car's also quite low. It's like a 60mm kit in the car.
That is quite flat, bro.
Yeah, it's
quite low.
It's low, but we get away with it.
Okay.
So we just drove past the traffic up now. No issues.
No issues, yeah. No issues, Owens. By the way?
They don't know what's going on in here.
Yeah, so like the title, it's a sleeper.
It's a sleeper.
They can't say.
And it is of course built on a budget, but we'll get more into that in a bit. We're just going to take us through the car, what was done. So K-Swaps is nothing new, but the method that, or the approach that Boenie took with this one, I personally feel it's very special because it was built purely on a budget just to see how we can manage, right?
Yeah, that was the idea.
That's the whole idea behind it.
Most of the parts I had well, the engine and the gearbox and the shafts and a few other goodies like the radiator and stuff. I had all lying there, man. So for me, look, it's gonna be cheaper for me versus a layman, but it's coming to me to do it.
Yeah.
But I did find ways of cutting costs on it.
Yeah.
To make it more affordable.
Yeah.
Than what the going rate was. I would say, if I had to put it out that way.
Yeah, the going rate was between 120 to 160 to 200 even at times.
Did you guys inquire about it?
Yes. So
I didn't really inquire about it, but I did hear it's around the 120 mark.
yeah, around about that mark,
Yeah,
depending
so
on what you want to do.
Yeah, so my goal with it was to get a nice motor, which is obviously the K24. It's in a punch a bit harder than the K20.
Yeah.
I feel it more than the K20.
Yeah.
And basically, yes, they say, yeah, you're cutting costs, don't always give you reliability, but we have a bit of experience in the game, 10 years now.
Yes.
And this car's holding up fine, and a lot of the parts are not aftermarket. A lot of the parts are not aftermarket parts as most people would imagine it needs to be. We found ways of working around it, and I mean the car drives, like I drove it now, I drive it like every time I drive it, just 3-4 times a week.
Yes.
The car's running for about, I think it's now well over a month,
Yeah.
and there's no issue.
Yeah.
And I drive the car.
Yeah, we can see that now, bro.
I drive it, yeah. That's why I built it I built it so it could be fun for me if I want to jump in it. I feel like driving like a maniac. The car can do it, it's not going to break, and I'm going to get my thrill out of it.
Yeah.
If you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
So for the way it's set up now, if I pull the car, if I bang 1, 2, 3, it'll spin right through all 3 of the gears.
Yes.
And
Yeah,
that's what I wanted.
We felt that, bro. We felt
Yeah,
that.
that was my goal with the car. Like you guys felt a few minutes ago.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, for the money that I put in, or for the cost, it's a lot of adrenaline for the bucks, you know what I mean?
Nah, definitely, bro. I think you swayed both of us. Look at that guy's still smiling there.
So you would say for someone who wants to do like a worked B20 VTEC setup, this would be the better option, and you have more room for
going forward.
And the reliability
And
also.
reliability. And the K series parts are becoming more available. You can get motors now much more easily than call it 5 years ago. Yeah. So there is a bit of a drop in the, I won't say a real drop in the price, but there's more accessibility in getting them. And we're getting a lot of the import K24s as well, which comes out of the CRVs, which we're finding at Mike's. Those motors you pick up for about 12k, 11, 12k at Mike's. Shout out to Mike's, by the way. And Motors and More. Those are my guys that I deal with.
Oh, yeah. They're a startup company, no? I think so in PE.
Yeah, there's one in Brackenfell as well.
Oh, okay, quite.
Yeah. So they so that you can get a CRV motor, a K24 motor for like 12k. Or 11k in fact. Sometimes they have specials and you can pick it up for 10k.
Sure. But now the CRV motor,
it's a lower output motor.
Yeah, I was going to ask now,
but
what's the difference?
we have tricks of making it make power.
Yeah.
So in fact this year is a CRV bottom end.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
And how does it feel?
Yeah, it feels Wednesday. You know what? Take us through the motor a little bit so that we can get more in detail there. Alright guys, so we are once again joined by Riyad, Boenie, Isaac. Shukran brother for coming.
Anytime for you guys. Anytime for you guys.
Riyad, or Boenie, is actually no stranger to the channel, or to us for that matter. He works on our cars as well, and he's not a stranger to drag racing as a whole as well. The man made his mark on both the quarter mile as well as the top end drives, being the guy that still holds the record for the 4-banger class NA.
Yeah, it's all done.
Still holds it even though the car's retired. And it looks like this guy has no plan of stopping. We actually are doing a behind the scenes of a CRX build that he's busy with at the moment. It's going to be a K-swap, turbo, all-wheel drive. I know that's a mouthful, but that's going to be absolutely brilliant. But more on that below. For today, we are checking out Boenie's freshly swapped, K-swapped actually, EK Ballade. I would say this one is a little bit more tame. I use that word very lightly compared to what Boenie's used to building, but I mean it's still an absolute beast. But just take us through it a bit more, bro.
Yeah, so this car was, I purchased it from one of my clients. He's a teacher. He wanted to upgrade to a Honda Jazz. He's still a customer of mine.
Nice.
And he gave the car to me at a very good deal, man. And so originally a 180i B18B motor. And then what happened was I got a a good deal from another guy on these mountings, man. The Asport mountings. A very good deal on it, and I took it, I bought it, I thought, okay, maybe someone else would purchase it from me, man.
Yeah.
I took it off his hand, so I kept it. You know, so guys always inquiring about the swaps and stuff. And then I trottled a bit around in the workshop, and I thought, you know what, I actually have a lot of stuff to do a K-swap, man. And I haven't finished one yet. And I thought to myself, you know what, why don't I just do this thing and like do it, finish it, and know what it's about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So it was a lot of R&D for you as well.
Yeah, it was like I had a good idea of everything that needs to go into it.
Yeah.
But obviously, you know, you can have all your theory, the practical is not always the same. And then I thought, you know what, let me just do it to complete it, finish it, get it started, get it driving, and then I know what the package is about, man. To what the swap entails, what it all entails. And yeah, that's how I got to doing this. I had the cylinder head was laying there from another swap I did on another client's car. The block was a block I had which was laying by me for a while. It was actually in my black car. Something small went wrong there, but we sorted it out, and then I put it in this car. So it was actually laying also under my table.
From the FN2? From
the FN2, yeah. I had it in there, but then something went a bit not as planned there, and then I took it out. So I had it in for about a month, and then I ended up having to take it out. So it was laying under the table. I never looked at it. It was laying there probably for 2 years.
Sure.
And then I thought, you know, I can maybe see what's wrong with it.
Yeah.
And I pulled it out to check. So I thought, man, this is silly. It's a small thing for me to repair. I might just repair it and put it in the car. And that's how I ended up with it. The gearbox was a box set. It's actually a bit of a hybrid box. And I got the internals of it is actually Accord internals, 1 to 6, the gear stack.
The CL9.
Yeah,
okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
What?
And then the final drive is a FN2 final drive on the box. And the box itself is a FN2 gearbox, yeah, basically. But it was stuff that I had laying around, and you know, I still got the good deals on certain stuff, you know, and so it worked me out not too expensive. But I also looked into a way I could cut costs to getting the car running, because I didn't want it to work out too much. Because I'm already busy with the Rex, you know, and that's killing me.
Yeah. But that is essentially why we are calling this, or you are calling this, your budget or affordable K-swap.
Yeah.
Basically, like when you come to the end of the month and say things is a bit tight, scratch in the fridge there, look there, and you make a pot course.
Yeah.
Boy.
What do I have here?
Yeah.
Yeah, that type of thing. So yeah, I managed to get it done. The block that's in the car is actually it's a Honda CR-V block.
Okay.
So it's a Honda CR-V block. I changed the pistons on it to a higher comp piston. I changed the oil pump to a Type R oil pump, which I had laying there. The Type R FN2 oil pump. RSP.
RSP.
Yeah, that's that pump. And that's it for the bottom end. And then the cylinder head is a bone stock Honda Accord RBB cylinder head from CL9.
Nice.
With the bolt-ons, so I got the Type R intake as well, and header and exhaust done by Phil at Noise Boys.
Very nice.
And then that's that setup. And for the management, it's also another unit that I had laying there. It's power mods management.
Okay.
And the tuner, the guy who tuned the car for me is here at Z-Line.
Okay.
He gave me he's a glicker. He gave me a good deal on wiring it in and tuning it for me. So I just rolled with it like that, man. But I can say that I'm very happy with the car. The outcome of the car is what I was hoping for. Just something that like I said earlier to you, just something I can jump in if I feel like being a bit of a maniac or getting a bit of a thrill, and I can just jump in it. And if my foot goes anywhere near the floor, then I have to hold on.
It's perfect for daily startup getting drive, but you want to do some spirited driving.
Yeah, you're gonna get the adrenaline rush here.
It's there.
It's there, yeah.
So I mean that sounds like a very nice recipe, and the way you worked it out, you know what I mean? You worked it in a way that's cost effective. And you did this during the lockdown as well, so
Yes, to
Yeah.
keep myself busy.
yeah, but I must say, look, it's very well put together. After now experiencing how the car drives, actually feeling it myself as well, it's very well put together. It's very nice.
Shut. Thanks, man.
But yeah, that's pretty epic, bro. And any other plans that you have for this car right now?
Man, there's something else in the pipeline. I need to get that. I need to get the all-wheel drive sorted.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, we're waiting with it.
Yeah, that's the main thing. So this car, what I set out to do with the car, I achieved.
It.
Yeah. So I need to move on to my next thing now, which is getting that rig sorted out
Cool.
and getting it on the road.
So would you say this car would be available for?
Yeah, I'm actually gonna put the car on the market very soon.
Okay, cool.
I don't know how long you guys are gonna take to edit the video.
It's gonna go up tomorrow. So there you have it, guys.
Is
If you're interested in a very well built K swap, very nice. This is the original 180i
180i body, yeah.
body. So it's a B series body. It has all the bells and whistles, and of course it's built by a reputable engine builder, so you know it's healthy. Hit us up. We will link Boonie's information down below as well, and not just for the car, but if you need any work done on your Hondas, Boonie just works on Hondas. He's one of those. We're gonna end it off here. If you guys would like to see more of Boonie's builds, it's going to be featured on this channel throughout, because we have the CRX that we're still currently doing. There's another big thing in the works that Boenie just actually told us of today. We'll leave that, but it's going to be spiced very nicely. And but yeah, check it out. Shout again, Boenie. I appreciate it, bro.
Anytime for you, bro.
Bro.
Peace out.